Limbo 6 challenge, easy standard. We're just gonna jump right into that. We're gonna get Sada down, and I am gonna get the glue gunner right here. Alright, here we go. Now, since we got the glue gunner down, I think we're gonna just keep it going with the corrosive glue. Now, we're gonna get that sniper down. I'm gonna wrap these ones up pretty quick. Alright, we got balloon solver and bigger blobs. It's very nice because then we can allow everything to get going. And get everything to be popped. A balloon solver. I do want to get bigger blobs, but since we've kind of saved up this much so far, I might as well save up the rest to get the super popping power. I do like that they do get slowed down just as Sana is able to reach them and get them popped. I guess I should have probably moved her a little closer. So if you're following along at home, that's what I would recommend. There we go. Now they're really popping. Now I can get Bloon Liquefier, but the bigger one is now that everything's getting popped, we can go that one, and I'm going to get Glue Splatter for the exact same reason that I can just have it hit once and then all of them pop. And I think I'm going to go for the bottom path on the sniper. Since it's only 40, I don't think we need too much to go, but I do need something to kill the Moab. So I gotta be a little worried about that for the most part. I'm just gonna go for faster firing because the camo Sada should be able to handle without too much issue. I mean, I might go for an NVGs to get the shrapnel shot with the sniper. As much as I like to get full metal, I think as mentioned, we're not going too far. But I want to see if I can get. I don't think we. Well, I know we can get the 14K to upgrade for the semi-auto, but I'm not gonna push my luck too far. I'm gonna close these down. Close, close. There you go. You can place stuff right here, but keeping them closed just makes it a little easier to see. Look at this, we're getting everything going. I think, as I've been learning, you know, every day if you can learn something new, you'll be better for it. Try to problem solve and solve puzzles. Keep your mind active. You can keep it pretty sharp overall. I found that, you know, as soon as I stopped heading to school, not that I lost a lot of the knowledge, but I feel like my ability to solve kind of day-to-day problems has gone down a little bit. I've picked up some other puzzle games and other things that kind of help out with that, but you know, you definitely want to maintain the levels that you have instead of let it deteriorate. So just make sure that you're staying up to date doing those puzzles, challenging yourself to do something difficult so you can have the elasticity of the brain to be able to make it all those puzzles and be able to keep growing and shifting and changing. There we go, 12,000, so not too bad. I don't think, well, maybe, but we're gonna just kind of hold off. As much as I like Blue Liquefier, I don't think that we're gonna run into a big problem with it. Especially with money, if you can kind of save some, put some down for a while, you'll be better for it overall, you know. But you also need to also reward yourself from time to time, but just a little bit. I feel like a lot of times they're like, well, I saved up for 3 years, I'm going to spend all that 3 years money on going to the Bahamas, and it's like, well, now you actually set yourself back. You want it to grow, you know. You want to postpone pretty much everything that you can do. If you can delay what they say, that gratification, that instant purchasing of something or getting something new, is kind of like the biggest thing that you could do to kind of help out in the future. Ooh, look at Sada stabbed it in the, and all those balloons popped. Alright, challenge. Monkey Free Zeros challenge. Hard deflation. Round 27. Regrow camos. And we get Adora here. I'm going to try. Let's see. I didn't really look too much into it. But I was like, this has been doing well. Okay. So we don't have that much. Can I? Nope. Alright, let's head back and take a look. Let's see, camo wise. You can, but can't do anything. You can't. Alright. You could, but not really. Can't either. Interesting. I think the third one is cleansing foam. You can't, you can't, you can't. You can't. Maybe. I think this one. I think anyway. This one can, as long as something else has it. Well, technically the top path, so maybe it is just top path monkey sub. The sniper might help out. This one I believe cannot, but maybe, and nor can that one. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a monkey sub angle. And we're gonna go for this one here. I'm just gonna kind of hope that if anything else gets through, that the sniper can kind of keep up with it. But I've got like many times for this to go around. Awesome. So it was just monkey sub after all. That was awesome. So I appreciate you sticking around towards the end of this video here. As you can see, the monkey sub was it. I did airburst darts for the faster attack speed. But if you all have any questions or comments, concerns, leave them in the comments. Leave the video a like, and I appreciate it. Sticking around towards the end of the video. You really mean the most that you were able to watch the whole video. And again, I will see you all tomorrow. But thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.